Detective Evelyn Gray had seen many strange cases, but this was different. Just one day prior, Jonathan Crane, a renowned detective novelist, had vanished from his small town. Everyone in town knew him. He was charming, reserved, and adept at playing on human emotions. His books were full of complex plots and clever twists, but now it seemed he had left one last puzzle behind. Evelyn entered Crane's office, a dimly lit room filled with bookshelves from floor to ceiling, lined with leather-bound books and odd trinkets. The room felt frozen in time, as if someone had left in a hurry. Papers were scattered across the desk, and a half-finished cup of tea sat next to a notepad. Evelyn approached the desk and began to read. The last entry was odd. It didn't resemble a personal diary or note. It was written in Crane's usual mysterious style. In the room of secrets lies the path. Time and patience are the keys. What begins at dawn must end by dusk, for the shadow is closer than it seems. Evelyn knew Crane well and suspected this wasn't just an ordinary note. It felt like a message, a carefully constructed clue. But to what end? She snapped a photo of the page and continued her search. On the bookshelf, she noticed a collection of Crane's novels. The spines were neatly arranged, but one book was slightly out of place. Curious, she pulled it out and found an envelope taped to the back of the shelf. Inside was a photo of Crane standing in front of an old clock tower in town, with a single word written on the back: midnight. Evelyn immediately thought of the clock tower, a majestic structure that had stood abandoned for decades. No one ventured there. It was said to be haunted, but Crane was known to write there occasionally, drawing inspiration from its dark solitude. As evening fell, Evelyn made her way to the clock tower, feeling the air grow colder. She entered the tower, her flashlight illuminating the dusty, abandoned space. The floorboards creaked beneath her feet as she climbed the narrow staircase, the sound echoing through the empty structure. On the top floor, she found a small room with a single chair and a table cluttered with papers and empty ink pots. On the wall, written in Crane's handwriting, was another message. "You are closer now, but be wary. Shadows lurk where light dares not enter."